Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling. The POWA HOWA.
How about them Chiefs? Kansas City Chiefs, the winner of the 2024 edition of the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everybody. It's good old RH Randy Hills. We're ready to go. What are we ready to go with? The POWA HOWA. And we're ready to rock and roll with that. Hope everybody's doing good. 35 degrees, and it is snowing. It is snowing in Jonesboro, Arkansas. What are you guys doing? Hope everybody's good. From Reese to Andrew to Greg to PJ to everybody in the house early. And I tell you, it's not from a video standpoint, but from an audio standpoint and a graphic standpoint, to tell you about what we're going to do today on the POWA HOWA. Our man, as Al Tuttle is watching now, our man to tell you all about it is Adam Dunn. And Adam Dunn went away as I threw him the deal. I threw him the cue, and then he disappeared on this show. And I think the show went away, but I can talk forever, but that's okay. If Adam can come up on the screen, and we'll try it a second time. And we'll try it a third time if it don't work the second time. And LL from Canada is in the house. Hey, LL, what's going on? I appreciate you being a part of Team Hells for the Power Hour today. Alan Hastings, a big night of some Memphis wrestling. Adam, what do we have scheduled on the show today?
Well, coming up on the show today, we're going to be watching episode 102 from March 25th, 2000. We're going to recap last week's show, and then the cartel arrives before the show begins. We'll see CB and Scott Rains have an interview. Then we'll see a Randy Hales and Brandon Baxter segment. Lance Jade will be out for an interview, and we see Scott Rains and CB kidnap Randy. Then we'll see Derek King in action against Dion Harlem. CB changes the name of one of the championships. We'll have a battle royal to crown a TV champion. Blade will be going against Havoc. Moondog Spot will be at action against Scott Rains. We'll see Seven and Blade. And Ali will be in action against Rob Harlem on today's Power Hour, Randy.
Stephen Gold from right here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. I guess he's dealing with the snow as well. A big talk in Memphis wrestling. We'll tell you about that throughout the show, but we're all excited about the POWA HOWA, and that's show number 102. And we will take a look at that show right now from March 25th of 2000. Roll on.
Yeah, right. You're not man. Hey, you don't take it.
Hey, Greg.
But unwritten rule, which
Oh,
we may
Greg's
write
having a
down,
bad day.
you
Saw
don't
that
mess
on
with Corey,
his
you don't
Facebook.
mess
Our
with
guest
me,
from last
you don't put
Tuesday,
your hands on me.
Scott Middleton, is in the
Brandon.
house.
Hey, Brandon, come on. Hey,
This is a great segment.
back, I tell you. You know, Randy. This guy's nuts.
You stay off the announcer. You stay off.
You are crazy, Brandon.
Hey,
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be home in bed. You're not supposed to be here.
Man, you know I ain't
the
gonna
doctors
listen to no
told you to
doctor.
stay home in
Wait,
bed.
when am I gonna start listening to doctors? More, we're wrestlers,
told you
man.
to
We're
stay home in
wrestlers.
bed. Come on,
No,
Whoop.
I ain't
You're not.
standing no
You're
bed,
not
man.
supposed to be
I'll
here.
be all right.
Come on, Whoop.
All right.
Come on.
right.
That's just idiotic, man. You're supposed to be home in bed. Come on. What are you doing here? Look at you. Come on. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
know, Scotty, I don't know what my dad was thinking. He has booked you in a match today against that dirty, filthy Moondog. You know, look at yourself. You're a man of high class. What are you doing wrestling a man of the Moondog caliber?
Pardon me, Christopher, but don't worry. A man of my class, Scott Raines, the aristocrat, I will go out there and show you and all these peons what kind of a real man I am compared to the filthy Moondog that he is. Come on, baby.
Hey! Don't do that to my mom!
Oh, come on.
I think it's obvious we spent a lot of time, I spent a lot of time figuring out different ways to start the program. We did the recap of Dave's fantastic performance the week before, and then we went in to the interview with the entrance of the cartel coming in to the CB interview, a little humor with Scott Raines and CB Wyatt. So a very interesting start of the Power Pro Wrestling Show we're watching today from April
We are packed out of here today, buddy. This may be the
of
greatest crowd we've ever had. We've
2000.
done it every week for the last
Or I'm
month.
looking at the wrong date, for March 25th of
Solid
2000.
crowd here, and Randy Hales is joining us. Randy, I saw Wolfie D arriving on a crutch out there. And with CB, he's not happy that the aristocrat
Michael.
booked against a Moondog.
Hey,
And
I'm
Andrew?
not happy about a lot of things today, and I want to deal with one thing. How long have you been doing wrestling?
33 years. something like that.
33 years, and last week was the first time ever somebody put their hands on Dave Brown. Is that right?
And probably better be the last.
That proves that he's the most low-down, no-good scum of the earth human being I've ever seen in my life, contract or not, because I've sent memos out to everybody. The next person that lays a hand on either Corey Macklin or Dave Brown will be fired and thrown in jail. No exceptions, no exceptions,
Amen to that.
no exceptions, because we're not going to put up with that, and we're not going to put up with it at all. I guarantee you that.
All right. Well, I hear some music I don't like right now.
To Brandon Baxter's Power Hour.
Hey, Frank
Not your
Seaton.
Power Hour. Brandon Baxter.
Mrs. Seaton's baby boy in the house.
Brandon Baxter.
Thanks for being a part of Team House, and thanks for watching the Power Hour.
That Memphis wrestling was nothing but politics. You remember that, Randy Hale? And I have the proof, because when you start the show off, everybody thinks, oh, it's so funny, Dave Brown pushing Brandon Baxter around, right? That's real funny, him trying to choke me to death. And then what you forgot to show was the fact that Dave Brown got right up there and shoved me off of the top rope.
Yeah, no business being in here. Well,
Dave, after the show, he should have punched you in the mouth.
Why did you
Sure
not
should've.
show that? Because Wally Green does the tapes. And who is Wally Green? He's Dave Brown's nephew.
oh, come on, Brandon.
Let me tell you one thing. You can threaten me with fines. You can threaten me with being fired. You can say whatever you want, but you have no power over Brandon Baxter. You have no control over me. Just like last night, I had warned that Moondog that I was coming to Osceola. I went to Osceola. I took over Moondog Championship Wrestling. He had the big 6'8" giant Paul champion. I cold-cocked him and knocked him out right in the middle of Osceola.
I was there.
So,
But I'll be in Millington
a
tonight.
warning to you. I'll be in Millington too, Paul champion. If you want more of the same, I'll give it to you. And for you, and you, and you don't tell Brandon Baxter anything.
I'm telling you, if you touch him, you're fired.
You gotta do something with this guy.
There's so much stuff going on here. I want to get right into another goofball. And Lance Jay. Lance Jay lost the match, attacked Alan Steele. He's just out of his mind. He needs some psychological help bad. He is out of his mind. Well, let me tell you something. He's been fined, a heavy fine. And if he
Easy
doesn't pay it,
money.
He's gone. We're back in control, Dave.
All right.
We're back in
Here he
control.
comes right here. Here's Lance. This guy is too fancy.
Find me! Don't you know who I am? I am Lance J. I am the single greatest entity alive today, and you can't find me!
Tell you, I'm the owner, the founder, and the president of Power Pro Wrestling, and I can fine anybody. And if you don't pay the fine, you're fired. You're fired.
I guess you heard that, Lance J.
TJ Brown,
Pay the fine.
multiple weeks in a row. Well,
very
people,
sorry.
they're buying what
You're
we're
right.
selling, people.
I
They're
need
buying
help.
what
I need
we're
help.
selling.
Please forgive me. I'll pay any fine you want.
Anything. I'll do it.
Who's this? Eddie Haskell suddenly showed up here?
Yeah, I guess he thinks he is Eddie Haskell.
Pay the fine, and we'll be cool. We'll be cool.
Yeah, pay the fine is all you. Hey, look out, Randy! Look at Lance Shea. Can you believe that? And hey, he thinks he just got fined by Randy. He'll be heavily fined once Randy reviews this tape and the commission sees this and what Lance Shea is pulling here now. Come on.
Slams him down to the mat. Randy just lying there.
Oh, he's pulling out a table from under the ring. Lance Shea.
Oh, this isn't good.
Some help for
Tossing
Randy.
that table in. Yeah, let's get some help. Can we get back here? I'm going to try to ring the bell. And see. Come on, Lance.
That's not going to help, George. Heaven's sake.
Lance Shea is setting up that table, Dave, and this doesn't look good.
He's got Randy on the table, and he's climbing the rope. But here's Alan Steele.
Oh, yeah.
Steele with a neck brace on from last week when Jade worked him over.
Yeah, he's got his ribs all wrapped up and all. Ooh, big pile driver from Alan Steele. And that evens things up as he comes out. And I'm telling you, Dave, it makes you wonder if Alan should even be up and walking out here.
Steele climbing the rope.
He was climbing the ropes there, and he stops himself, goes over behind the curtain.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he pulls out the big ladder here.
He's getting that big, that thing is about 18 or 20 feet tall.
What in the
He's
world
asking
is going
security to
on?
hold the ladder steady. He climbs. Well, you should not be doing this, Alan. Uh-oh.
He's up on the top, Dave. Whoa!
Talking about hardcore.
Wow,
Somebody
man.
said something about hardcore.
Off the top of the ladder, and Steele hurt himself, too.
Holy moly, can you believe that?
He was hauled off to the hospital last week, and that neck brace snapped off, and Alan is now holding his neck. What is this?
C.B.
Wow.
Wyatt and the Aristocat have got Randy. Well, they're picking Randy up. C.B. Wyatt is telling Randy, hey, you need to go to the hospital, Dad. Come on, let us get you over and get some help for you. And the Aristocrat has got Randy.
Randy doesn't need to go to the hospital. He's not that hurt.
What are they doing? CB's opening up.
CB, who claims to be Randy's son.
He says, Dad, you're hurt too bad. Come on, let's take you to... And that's the CB's mom driving the car. Easy money.
Yeah, we're in charge now.
I done got kidnapped. What in the hell is going on?
Where are they taking him?
That's what I'm wondering.
Hey, Crazy Gale.
I don't know. But there's a lot more to go on the Power Hour. Don't forget tonight, the action's coming up. And there's more right here. Don't go away. Let's find out where Randy is.
Julie Yates incriminated herself by saying that was her car. How about that? Whoa! Whoa! How about that, everybody? I don't know what to do with my microphone. That's good television, isn't it? How about that opening segment of the show, Power Hour? What do you think, Adam freaking Dunn? Man, this is your type of thing. What did you think about that opening segment? We did an hour worth of deadgum stuff in that one opening segment. How about that? Explain that to me.
Oh, I thought that was great. And not only that, but you also had Alan wheeling out the ladder and jumping from the top of the ladder. And if you'll notice, we had talked about how during the Cornette booking that the crowds had kind of gone down and things like that. We're back to having the crowd on all four sides of the studio. And you can really see just, you know, you always measure it by things like that. Just if the people were with it and if the show was exciting, and to have no developmental, no Lawler, no Dundee, no Bryan, none of those guys, look at how well the studio show was doing.
It was doing good. Now, we also see that we had one woman, an Easy Money, Julie Yates, trying to kidnap me and put Crazy Gale's comment up there now. This is 2024, and she says she'll kidnap me. What do you think about that? I'm still popular. I'm still over with the ladies.
Yeah.
Adam, what do you think about that?
I guess just don't give your address out, right?
Well, Crazy Gail, you didn't have to. She'll find you, man. You don't know Crazy. She
earned
will
her
find
nickname,
you.
right?
And Crazy Gail says she also loves to watch the show. She loves her some Bill Dundee. She loves her some Randy Hales. She loves her some pretty Jeff, as she calls Jeff Jarrett, and she certainly likes watching this show. It's the Power Hour, and that's just an impressive thing because you mentioned the people that wasn't on the segment, and that segment was just from the time we went on the air with that cold open all the way through to that first break, man. That's the way you start a wrestling show, and that's especially local wrestling, but sometimes if you look at the current wrestling product, and it's hard to take shots at the WWE now with their product and what they're doing and the best business ever done in wrestling. But at times you can look at it and say, man, Memphis Wrestling wouldn't have done that. If we go back to the show right now. HOWA! And here's Mo, the regular.
Attorney, I'm not sure he's a lawyer. I want to see that. I'm not either. If he is, I don't know what for it prove this guy to be an attorney. Perry James. The regulators in.
Adam, would you agree? We're probably 8 to 10 minutes into the show, and it's unusual. At this point, we're just going to the ring for our first official match. Is that unusual, or is that kind of normal?
I feel when you're trying to establish storylines and angles and why we should care, I don't feel that that's too abnormal, especially with the amount of action that we had. And again, a huge departure from the Cornette booking just a few months earlier.
As Gail corrects me, I said pretty Jeff, and Gail says beautiful Jeff, and Gail says, I find you. Uh-oh, I have a stalker. I have a stalker. Man, this could be a hell of a match.
And his partner is the Moondog.
At one time, early on in Power Pro days, Mo didn't like the fact I was pushing Derek, and we ended up having a parting of ways. But then, a month or maybe even a year later, Mo came back in and said, I'll work with Derek, I'll put Derek over, I'll do whatever. And they're having a hell of a match now. Just a fantastic, action-packed match, and I think the people are into this match, Adam.
Mr. Personality's moving in that ring. I tell you, looking mighty good. He's giving up a little size advantage to this Dion Dave.
Yeah, he's given up quite a bit of size, but we've seen that happen before, and he's been very impressive in his wrestling ability ever since we've seen him from the day one in Power Pro Wrestling.
Yep, you called that shot from day one.
Very interesting, Greg White. Thanks for letting us know that.
Man. Slams him down, and I mean
I didn't see that. I watched some of the Super Bowl. Went to bed early before the first half was over. But how about them cheese?
What are you doing? He comes over and grabs the young guy's title. What is that about? Walking out of here with it. There's a 2 count. Meanwhile on Derek. What is CB doing with the young gun?
Well, they just kidnapped Randy, and now he's just stolen the Young Guns title.
And I remind you, this is not a Young Guns title match. It's just a captain's match where the 2 members of the team do battle.
That was a weird camera shot right there.
Belt, as well as the Power Pro Tag title belt, one half of that belt. And CB
Yeah, I don't remember the Young Guns division having a belt and had a trophy, but I guess at that point we had changed up. As this is just a dynamite match. A veteran and Mo, somebody that worked with the WWF, and Derek has got himself over. As we are 122 shows into the Power Pro 1.
Barry James over distracting the referee at 2 count.
Yeah, I think he would have had a 3
And
count.
this is not Mo, I'm sorry. This is Deion Harper. He's doing a good job as well.
Oh, he reverses it.
Can he get the 3 count here?
Put that face buster on him.
Once again.
God, there's Rob jumping into the regulators. That's the brother of Dion.
As Perry James has the referee distracted.
Oh, boy.
Now, Rob leaves the reversal.
Well, eventually I'll take care of him, I can assure you.
1, 2, and a 3.
Oh, man, you talk about a total injustice.
And in this captain's match,
Just
Derek
absolutely
King walked the match with help
Derek definitely would have had him beat if Perry James
from
had
Rob
on that
Harlem.
ring apron.
And now
know
it's
that
2
Derek
on
King
1.
That's not a title match. No. It's a captain's match. Well, you're not.
You better look out.
Here comes the Moondog.
Derek's partner, the Moondog, shows up.
And he runs everybody out of there, including the referee. And the
Hey, Todd. Thanks for joining us today on the POWA. We just had one Moondog, and fight was over. Of course, he was the most over in any era of any Moondog.
Moondog comes out and helps his partner.
Started his career in the 70s at Larry Latham, and then he's an enhancement talent, and then he started teaming with Wayne Ferris, who later became the Honky Tonk Man. They became the Blind Bomber, and they were part of one of the most historic events in Memphis wrestling history, the Tupelo Concession Stand Brawl.
A sleeping giant. 7, he's no ordinary man. He's 6 foot 4 inches tall. He's 274 pounds of 100% pure, unadulterated hate. And today, all of his hate and all of his vengeance is aimed directly at your soul.
Blade, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I fear no evil. Why, Blade? Because I'm the biggest SOB in this valley. And today, I am the judge. I am the jury. I am the witness. And I am the DEA, and I'm also your executioner. Redemption, it's on its way.
Very good interview. Hey, Derek May. Man, you showed up, and I appreciate that. I'm Randy Harris, and Adam Dunn right along ringside. 7, the last I heard, after he was in the WWE, WWF. He was selling real estate and doing very, very well. This is the Power Hour. We're coming after you right after the Super Bowl. And what do I keep saying? How about them Chiefs as they defeated the San Francisco 49ers? A lot going on. Did you guys? We'll hopefully talk about it tomorrow. Did you guys? Al Tuttle sent me the video, the press conference last week. I think it was Thursday of WrestleMania, and a great little deal with Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, The Rock, Paul Heyman, and Roman Reigns. That was great as well. Would love to hear your thoughts on that for sure. Talking Memphis wrestling. We'll have it packed, and we have a special thing in a very rare situation. I have the show on paper and written, and Adam Dunn has added like 16 graphics and a subject we talk about. We might go 13 and a half hours or no, we'll keep it at 2 because Michael will bail after 2 for sure. Michael, always glad to have Michael, and Pat's back healthy, and he will be here tomorrow. He'll be remotely. He will be obviously always remotely, but he is somewhere. I don't know where in the world he is, but he will be around. Hopefully you're watching the show either on Facebook, the 3 Facebook channels, the Twitter or X at RB Hills, and of course, the one I want you to be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified. Please subscribe to youtube.com/@Randy Hales. Make sure you do that for sure. Derek is saying, what's up, Adam? Hope you're well too. Do you want to answer to Derek, or are you going to do to Derek what you do to me 90% of the time, just completely ignore him? Are you going to ignore him, or are you going to say hello to him?
Oh, I'll say hello to Derek.
But you won't to me.
Correct.
The owner the founder, the president, the man of Power Pro Wrestling, the POWA Hour. How about this? How about them cheese
After that
to
vicious,
the
brutal
show?
beating my dad just took, since he's off at the hospital, make sure he's okay, I'm now in charge of the family business. That's Power Pro Wrestling. And my first order of business, as you people have already seen, I have taken this belt from my former friend, Derek King. And today, on the Power Hour, I'm going to name a TV champion. That's right, I'm making this a TV championship belt. And you know what, Aristocrat? You had the chance of being the very first TV champion.
That's right, boss. Now let's go sign that big money contract.
That's right. But one more other thing, well, I've got one other big announcement coming up, and I'll let the cartel take care of that one.
It's a good you son of a gun. It's done taking over. He's changed my corner. Let's go to Dave in the ring.
He says CB's not taking over Power Pro Wrestling. Here comes Ali right here. Ali with something that helped him out a little bit last week at baseball bat after he was attacked out in the parking lot. Ali, the Power Pro champion. And Ali, a little bit quieter today than it was last week, but I know you still got a lot of scores to settle.
You know, Dave Brown, right now, I should be the happiest man in Power Pro Wrestling. I'm doing an autograph session for Griffin, which is one of the largest gasoline and convenience centers around. I'm doing it weekly. I'm feeling good. I'll be, what is that, Park
Avenue.
Down on Park Avenue tonight. I want you to come on down, bring your pencils, bring your paper, get your autographs. We're going to have a good time. With that in mind, plus the fact I am the most incredible and undefeated champion Power Pro has ever had.
Hard to argue with that.
But you know what? I'm sorry to tell you, Dave, I'm not real happy. I'm not real happy because every time I turn around, I got that bunch of punks back there calling themselves the cartel, trying to take away what I have worked hard for.
I agree with you. I'm not happy with the cartel at all either.
Brandon Baxter, let me tell you something, son. I have worked my butt off day in and day out for everything I've ever gotten. And this time I made my mind up that from now on, I'm going to carry my own back up. I'm tired of being jumped. I'm tired of being beaten down. I'm going to make sure. See, Dave, let me introduce you. This is Bertha. This is Bertha. You know why? Because Bertha's last name is Butt. Her middle name is Kicks, because Bertha kicks butt.
Well, I can understand you're wanting to carry that around after what happened last week, especially.
And from now on, any of those cartel members want to get up in Ali's face, Bertha is going to bust your head wide open, every one of you punks.
Ali and Bertha in the house.
Our regular
today
viewer
from
Canada,
LL.
She's been taking care of her ill father, and on behalf of Team Hill, certainly, prayers going out to LL and her dad.
You people shut up for just a second. I got something to say. Come here, bring that camera over here real close to me. As a lot of you people know, because I'm a big star, and when something happens to me, it makes news.
No, he didn't have that big of a budget there. No, he didn't have a hollow out bat. It was a bat bat.
Involved in a serious auto accident.
He knew how to work.
Leaving this TV studio. Now this accident was no ordinary accident. It would have killed a normal man. The car, I was sitting in the back trying to get a nap, but I was so exhausted from a week of wrestling. The car rolled 4 times. It shot me through the window 40 feet off the side of I-40. I spent all day.
I think that's a bunch of bull. I think he's lying. What do you guys think?
Look at that arm. Rip my arm up the side. Let me show you. That's a normal bicep. Look at my bicep here. Tore my bicep. My left femur is bruised. Not to mention just bangs and bruises all over my body.
What a hell of a
But I'm
talent.
a bad man, and
Yeah,
I recuperate
war and
fast.
wolf here.
Now the doctor has got me on 4 to 6 weeks therapy. This other part I want to add. Why did my car go off the road? Ali was chasing us. Ali chased us and forced us off the side of the interstate into a wreck.
He tried to kill me. I want to take care of this myself, but like I said, I'm a little hurt right now. So since Randy Hales is off on a date with his ex right now, I went to CB Hales, and I want to make you right here today defend that belt against my man Rob.
You want me to defend the Power Pro champion against that punk again? You know what? First of all, I got a score to settle with you anyway. As you can see, I'm wearing red today because your fat behind scratched out my green pants. I can't put it back on. You owe me $200. I'm taking out your butt, punk.
Before you get too happy, did a fantastic job with camera work and the production of this.
With your halitosis, gingivitis, chicken wing breath, I want you to know that there's a special referee today. It's gonna be me. Yeah, that's right. Not to mention the fact that if you lay one hand on me, I'm gonna disqualify you. And this ain't no ordinary title match, because if I disqualify you, you don't keep the belt. It's coming to us.
Yep, what is going on?
I'm begging you.
They're setting this up.
To lay a hand on me
Screw
Ali. You already tried to
no
kill
doubt
me.
about it.
Now I'm taking that belt from you, and when I get better, I'm gonna beat your brains in.
Wait a minute. First of all, I agree with everything these people say. Woofy, you suck. Now let me ask you something. Hold up. Let me get something straight.
I was wondering why we were doing this interview in the ring. Obviously, we know that answer now.
What you're telling me is that I'm going to have a special referee, and who's going to be a special referee? I don't give a crap who the special referee is.
Hey, you better watch yourself, Ali. Ali, don't get too cocky, man.
All right. Now, wait a minute. Don't let him in here.
It's happening today, Ali. You're losing the belt. It's coming back to us. What do you got to say, Dave?
I don't like the way this is all stacked up, and I know for a fact that Ali was
trying to kill me
appearance last week when that wreck happened, and there's no way he could have been chasing him down the highway. No way at all. Well, I'm not happy with the
As we go into this break, and we'll come back to me as soon as we get into the commercial break. And there we go. I am going to do a show and tell. Warning. This is graphic in nature. I found in a box, some graphic pictures. There's blood and there's guts. And there's destruction from one of my favorite eras. Here is a picture of Jerry Lawler standing over me and other talent as you see a very bloody Randy Hales. Medics were called to the ring as this was in 1975. And you see a very bloody Randy Hales. And then in another picture, there you see again a very thing. This was in 1995. Did I say 75? You knew what I was talking about. Then here is Jamie Dundee. And now my producer notes is up and I can't see what I'm showing on the air. I'll get rid of that. This is Jamie Dundee checking on my ass there. This is earlier on when the attack just happened. Can you see that picture of a busted open Randy Hales there? And then two more. This one has Mark Curtis, has something, a spur or something, and it's bloody. And this is a very good picture of JC Ice, Jamie Dundee, helping a bloody Randy Hales. Hey, you never know what you're going to get. You never know. Expect the unexpected on the POWA HOWA. And we're enjoying this show for sure. We do have a Power Pro title match coming up on this program today. Ali and Rob Harlem. We still have Blade against Havoc. We have Moondog Spot against Bulldog, formerly in another life, Scott Reigns. And we have the 7 Blade segment. It's a packed Power Hour. We'll tell you in a little bit about what you'll see tomorrow night. And then Adam will tell you what we'll see next week. PJ, what did you think about the blood, and blood? Hey, Al Tuttle, I have a question to ask you. How about them
We'd love to have you join us. We got
Chiefs?
a great crowd, we said earlier today. We've got a lot of folks here. You join us, too. The studio tickets are free. Bring the kids. We love to have them. TV5 Power Pro Wrestling, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104. Tell us how many tickets you need. Put a self-addressed stamped envelope in there. We'll send the tickets back to you in that envelope. And you can join us right here for the action. Big Battle Royal coming up right now. I see Lance Jade is back after attacking
Forgot to
Randy
plug the
from
Battle
behind.
Royal.
Both of the
The
regulators
crown,
are
the new
here.
TV
The
champion.
Aristocrat Bulldog Scott Reigns is in there. Havoc is in there. C.B. Wyatt, who claims to be C.B. Hales here at ringside.
He's smiling. He's all grins because this was his idea to have a television battle royal. He created a television title to try to get to this aristocrat guy over here. Across the way, making their way in, two folk for sure. White Lightning, the Cowboy, and Blade Boudreaux all have made their way in. Referee has ring the bell, and this television battle royal is underway for the Power Pro television title that was created just moments into the Power Hour here today.
Minutes ago, after the theft of the Young Guns
I
title
still
by
love
C.B. Wyatt,
the
and he says he's
the
taken
Wyatt
over since Dad is hurt.
and Easy Money taking over the company. Very, very good, and we were able to do a lot of interesting
He
stuff.
eliminated himself.
He sure did, because he jumped over that top rope
There
and
goes
got out of here.
Steele. They're both eliminated. They're both out of here. Allen just wants to get his hands on Jade again. They just about got the Aristocrat now over the rope. And that's Dion who was up on the rope. Blade, I thought, was going to eliminate him, but both of them are still active.
Ring full of all of them. We've got both referees here.
35 degrees. There is snow. It's 7:37 Central in Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Just been thrown over the rope
February the
right
12th,
there, because
2024. Once again,
suspect
it's
is a
35 degrees.
C.B.
I'm
Wyatt
going
setup
to go look
because
out
he
the
thinks he
window.
can get this
See if
so
it's still
that
snowing.
Reigns can become the
No, I
champion,
didn't.
the first ever Power Pro
It's
television
just,
champion.
I was a tough son of a bitch.
And Reigns will be happy and sign a deal with it.
He's not looking good right now. The Cowboy taking care of him. He's got Reigns. He's about to eliminate Reigns over across the way. Meanwhile, there's Havoc and two folk for sure going at it. Dion of the Regulators has got Blade Boudreaux.
You know,
eliminate Blade.
I think it's also interesting, Corey, that Derek King, the Young Guns champion, is not in this match. He's the one whose belt was stolen, and then CB says he's in control. He stripped him of the Young Guns title, says I'm changing that from the Young Guns title to a television title.
CB Hales, he claims to be. Oh, who is that over there? There's two that was over there. Lightning is eliminated, and so is Cowboy. They're both gone, and they're upset with each other.
Yeah, they're both from Moondog Championship Wrestling. They've just eliminated each other, and they're not happy about it. There was a little testiness as they were leaving.
Yeah, they're a little upset with
Julie,
each other over there.
you think
Got
Tony,
the Regulators
poor
left
Tony,
in
too
this
far
thing.
for sure, you
Havoc's over
think he's
there.
going to win
Blade
this match?
Boudreaux, the Aristocrat.
Well, everybody in the
Two folk
ring,
for
that's
sure
probably
going
who
at
I'm
it.
for.
So we're down to 6 men in the ring.
What a good battle royal. A lot of times I didn't like battle royal.
Over the
There's
rope.
good ways to put a lot of people on TV and create
And the
excitement.
regulator.
And there we
Blade
go,
just threw
some
him over the
elimination.
He
rope.
tossed him right behind him, yeah.
Blade Boudreaux looking very good in here, let me tell you.
And the referee's having a hard time getting rid of Rob and Havoc. Finally get them out of here. The Aristocrat looking good. Can he be the very first Power Pro champion? As he tosses two folk over the top.
Two Falk is eliminated now. That leaves Blade
There goes
Boudreaux,
Tony Falk.
the Aristocrat
The guy in
and
your
Dion, the
stable.
regulators.
Down to
Scott.
3 now.
Yeah, Scott
Both referees
Reigns,
still out.
Julie, is doing good.
There's Dion.
But
He's
this looks
teaming
bad.
up with the Aristocrat.
I think
it
this
looks
is
like,
going-
as they try to get rid of Blade. Oh, Blade falls into the ropes and then knocks Dion over the ropes. And it's Blade Boudreaux and the Aristocrat Scott Reigns. The Aristocrat Scott Reigns. Can't talk today, Corey. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I know. A little tongue-tied today. Phoebe's got a handful of baby powder or some kind of powder. I doubt if that's baby powder. These guys could care less about baby.
Randy Hales went it all the way.
CB said he was going to make the aristocrat
Randy
the
probably
first champion. He told her that back in the
doing the
back.
match. I guarantee you, with the powder that the Randy Hales deal, Scott did not get eliminated, and Moondog is out. And the winner is Blade. My day was great. Had a great day. My night's better because how about them cheese?
And the fans here at TV5 love it.
Me,
Power
Pro
did not work out the way that CB
me
wanted to
is
at all.
Blade.
Thought he had Reyes
Man.
as a champion, but
Exciting,
it is
exciting.
Blade Boudreaux, the
And we
champion,
have
who leads
more
the
to
area.
come.
And
We have Blade against Havoc. Moondog spot against Outrain. We have a 7-blade segment, and we have the Power Pro title match, Harlem and Rob Harlem. Can you believe all this action coming up? And we've had so much going on.
We're glad to be back on TV5, Power Pro, one of the best wrestling shows on TV today. We're glad to be here. You know what happened last time we was here? Brandon Baxter, bring your dukes and come on out, buddy. I got a little help with me today. We're going to be in Casper Creek tonight. Big Paul's going to be there in a match. I'm going to be there in a match. We're having a great time over at Casper Creek. But, you know, I'm glad to have our special guest, Big Paul. He don't only have big muscles, Corey, but he's got a big heart.
yeah, he's a former NFL player for the Philadelphia Eagles, we understand, and now is a Memphis police officer here.
Right, he signed a contract with Moondog Championship Wrestling. We're glad to have him here. Like I said, he's got a big heart. He loves kids. And I just want to introduce him to you.
Jeff said goodbye. I guess he didn't like the
Good to be here.
cheese.
Good to be here. Let's get it off me, though. I've got a special guest that I brought with me today. His name is Jaron Harrison. If you'd stand up for me right here. It's Jarian. Hello, Jarian. All right, yeah. Come on, give it up for him. Jaron was involved in a major tragedy in Memphis back on March the 8th. We're all familiar with it.
I do too.
Where his mother passed away, and 2 firemen and a Shelby County deputy. And this is his day today. It's not my day. This is his day. He's going to be with us today. He went and ate breakfast with us this morning in a limo, and he's going to be in Millington with us tonight. Yeah. And we brought a couple pictures for him. Here's one back where I used to play for the Eagles, and this is his for him to hang on his wall.
Oh, fantastic, Paul. That's great.
We want this to be his day, not my day, but we will be in Millington tonight. And I'll tell you
Segments
now,
like
if
this
Brandon
just
Baxter
say
wants
that.
to get in my way,
Absolutely
I promise
say that.
it's going to be nasty because I'm going to kick his tail.
All right, very good. Hey, Jerry.
Made it wrestling related.
All right, take care. Hey, let's take a break. We've got more still to come on TV5 Power Pro Wrestling. That is great, Paul. We'll see you out at Millington.
All right, buddy, we'll be there.
Okay, baby. We'll be back. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's Blade and Havoc, the next match on the Power Hour. We're watching show number 102 from March the 25th of 2001. Next week, we will show number 103 from April the 2nd of 2000. So much going on. Quick thoughts, Adam, on what we've seen so far and what really stood out to you.
Well, Andrew Calvin says Randy was a good promoter. I would agree. And especially from a television standpoint, I love segments like that where we can kind of have a human interest, local interest type tie in to the show. And, you know, just live television, there's nothing like it. And being able to do stuff like that as well. I thought that was great. And, man, obviously Blade, he's been looking good the past few weeks and is able to become the new TV champion. So obviously I think at this time we were kind of focused on Blade. He'd been around before and then came back again this time and seems to be having a pretty good run. And the fans are behind him.
Julie Yates is saying hello to you. Andrew Calvin Jr. is saying hello to me and saying hello to you, actually. And Barry Hay, my
Barry's
buddy.
saying hi to you. Yep.
Barry's been under the weather lately and was in Little Rock. Barry, I hope everything went good, and I hope you were doing good for sure. I'm a little jealous here because Julie is saying hello to you. Do you think y'all kind of sneaking around behind my back, Adam?
No, it's just the old saying, they can't miss me if I don't go away.
All right, and you've gone away for sure. Emmett Thompson says, "Hey, Randy and Adam, hope y'all are well." I can't really speak for Adam. He's not acting too cranky today, so I think Adam's doing good. And you know why I'm good, Adam? Do you know why I'm good? I have one question for you.
Yeah, I think it's probably got something to do with the Chiefs.
How about them Chiefs? I think we lost a viewer. You think I give a damn? I like the guy, but all of a sudden, what else do you think? Unless I don't think a wrestling fan would be offended over me showing blood. How did you like that little surprise that I found at the bottom of a box? Did you enjoy that blood and guts and gore?
Oh yeah, especially when it's pictures that aren't just widely available out on the internet. So that's cool.
Because what they do, just like they did in Power Pro Wrestling, they watch this show and the Tuesday show, and whenever we do a Randy Hill show, why do they watch Adam? What's my motto for Power Pro Wrestling?
I don't know what your problem's been the last few weeks, but you've been nothing but trouble for the cartel.
The answer is
2 weeks
expect the
ago, when we needed
unexpected,
you
by
in
the
the
way,
studio,
Adam.
where were you? You were locked up in jail. What happened last week? You cost the cartel the Power Pro Tag Team belts. And then here we are today. You have a shot at the TV title of the world, and you blew that too. Let me tell you one thing, Havoc. You are on probation with this cartel. You have a match with Blade Boudreaux right now, and I want you to go out there and prove yourself. Not only to Blade Boudreaux, but you have something to prove to the cartel.
Well, that happened just a few minutes ago, and Havoc is out here now. I guess he can't wait to prove whatever it is that Baxter wants him to prove to the cartel. But they are
Please,
really
everybody, help me build my YouTube channel,
Instead of backing him up, they sort of turned
at
on him.
Randy Hill.
After all the
Subscribe
trouble
and
he's
ring
had,
that
but,
bell so you'll be
it looked like
notified
Havoc was
anytime we
using
go
green and,
on
not
the
doing
air
all the stuff that
live.
Baxter's been
You
getting him
can
in
watch
trouble
either
for.
on Facebook, Twitter, or
Blade Boudreaux,
on
the
YouTube.
brand
And we
new
understand the
first ever
signal on
Power Pro
YouTube
Television
might be a
champion
little
out here
better if
against
you
Havoc.
want to check
And
on
Havoc
that.
wasted no
This
time
is
going after
Havoc
him.
and Blade. Blade's been threatened by Brandon
But
Baxter.
it's Havoc and Blade Boudreaux right here today on the Power Hour. Blade has really come on strong over the past few weeks. He's defeated 7 on last week. And what was considered an upset bout day was a win over that big guy. And here today, he's already won that television battle royal and has captured the very first ever Power Pro Television title. Look at him pound away on Havoc over there.
And Havoc.
Oh, look out.
Goes for a chain he had hidden in his boot.
He's got something. Oh!
Referee saw it and stops it. Blade drops him down. The chain goes flying out of the ring. Count is 2.
All he gets is a 2 count. That's all he can do. Fires him in. Blade leaps over, comes back. There's that gator drop. Could this do it? 1, 2. He got him. 1, 2, 3.
Well,
oh, yeah.
Here comes Baxter at 7 and the cartel.
Boy.
And nails Blade Boudreaux. Come on, the match is over. Blade has won it.
They fire right into Blade. 7 picks him up with that redemption. Pounds him into the match. Havoc goes over to try to help out. Oh, he's got the referee. Come on.
Choke slams
my
him.
goodness.
And Brandon Baxter is really going after Havoc.
This cartel, Dave, is something to deal with.
Looks
no
like,
doubt about it.
Looks like he's throwing Havoc out of here. He said, get away. Havoc lost the match. And once again, Havoc takes the blame for everything that goes wrong with the cartel.
Now he's got Blade Boudreaux at 7.
Where's he taking him? He's got him with fireman's carry over his shoulder, and 7 just takes Blade Boudreaux out of here.
What is that?
I have no idea.
We got in the dressing room, I understand there's something back in the back now. Let's go.
Hey.
Oh.
Ollie, shine that belt up real good, boy, because I'm going to be the next Power Pro champion. Yeah. And you going to call it down.
You don't have a thing to worry about. If he even looks at me funny, I'm going to disqualify him, and I'm giving you the belt because it's coming to us, man. I promise.
You go referee with that crutcher in your hand?
You know I am.
Okay. Shine it up, boy, because we coming at you.
I've been kidnapped and now
See Ali himself
all kinds of
ready to go, too. He has
chaos
focus.
on this
He also
power.
has, what do you call it, Bertha?
Bertha, yeah.
Yeah,
Big Bertha with him.
he's ready for the match. We're going to be
That's
back.
coming up when we come
I'm
back.
Randy Hills with
On the
producer
Power
Adam
Hour, we'll
Dunn
be
for
right
the Power Hour. Watching the March 25th, 2000 show. The promoting Dias, Arkansas there. Man, this has been so exciting. And one thing as we started this, and we've been doing it for several years, this particular time we started at show number 1. We're all ready to show number 102 is Emmett Thompson saying, hey, Randy and Adam, hope y'all are well, and we are. Andrew Calvin Jr. says, the Spellbinder was my favorite wrestler in Power Pro Wrestling. I think your favorite person in Power Pro Wrestling was, just let me get ready for it. Andrew Calvin Jr., your favorite person in Power Pro Wrestling was not Dave Brown, was not Brandon Baxter, was not Corey Macklin, was not Jerry Lawler. It was the owner, the founder, and the president of Power Pro Wrestling, ORH, Randy Hales. Man, can you believe, Adam, we still have Moondog Spot, Scott Reigns. We have a 7-blade segment, and we will see. What in the world? Do you remember? And if you do, I don't want you to tell. I have no idea what happens in the Ali Rob Harlem match. So we've seen a lot is happening, but there's more to come there, Adam.
Yeah, more to come. And Andrew Calvin, the Spellbinder, will be returning to Power Pro Wrestling very soon.
All right.
The Power Hour is high news.
Look, and here
We're
we
here
go.
on TV5.
We're here till the siren sound.
We're
in
here,
Memphis,
yeah.
There is the aristocrat. Why do I want to call him the aristocrat? It's the aristocrat.
Oh, he's more like a
Scott Reigns.
The silence is shattered by the howling.
Well, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Beast and
But I hear the music of the
long, shaggy hair and carries a bone, got great big fire.
Well, this match was booked before CB
Moondog.
Wyatt CB Hales took over. Here comes the Moondog.
He's got a crutch with him. I wonder if that's Whoopi D's crutch he's got.
Referee says the Moondog's here. You might as well ring the bell because the match is on as soon as he gets in the ring. And that's true. Here comes the garbage can. Boom. There goes aristocrat Scott Reigns.
Boy, he put a dent in that garbage can with one lick. I'm here to tell you, just one smash across the head.
I like how even without Richard Lee, somebody somewhere always has a damn
That's
whistle.
exactly right.
The Moondog picks up
Absolutely. Julie
Might as well
Yates
go ahead and fold that one up and put it in the recycle
says,
bin.
Sonny Boy doing a great
yeah.
job. Julie Yates, easy money, what I say to you.
Moondog picks him up there, throws him out on the floor. Oh, CB Wyatt has pulled off his suit coat. And he feels a little antsy today. He thinks he wants to go up to the Moondog. Oh! And the Moondog pounds him with that thing. The referee counts a 3 count.
Yeah. Referee's not
Well,
going to tell
that's
the
not
Moondog
kind of
to
right,
go
is
in the ring. He
Oh,
counted.
well, Memphis Wrestling is expected unexpected. As Chance early says, I met Moondog Spot one night at a show in January 2003. One of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Derek egging him on, blowing that whistle. That drives the Moondog nuts. Some kind of problem in the back here.
Yeah.
More issues in the back, apparently.
What is that? Who is that? Is that Blade?
Yeah,
That carrot Blade out of here, you remember? What part of the station are they, Dave? Where are they?
This is pure torture.
But somebody get security there and find them. And
Hey,
get
we're
this
not going to put up with that stuff. Come on, guys.
This
Got him busted open.
redemption.
Get off of that.
Yeah, there's somewhere here in this building. We'll find
Dave
out.
did
and
not
we'll-
like that.
Yeah, let's get the title match underway. No break here. Our commercial obligations are done for the day. We're just going to keep going with more Power Pro Wrestling action. Here comes
I kind of like this, a long segment. We had a match, and here we go. Whoopi D
by CB Wyatt.
from PG-13, the special referee. We got this sucker loaded up.
Wolfie really shouldn't be here. He was involved in a serious accident last week after the show, but it had nothing to do with Ali. Ali was at the Griffin store out on Germantown Road yesterday at Poplar.
Poplar and Germantown.
At the exact moment that wreck happened, 40 miles away on Interstate 40. So I assure you, Ali had nothing to do with it.
And speaking
I
of Griffin,
don't remember a wreck.
on Park
Well,
Avenue from 1
this
until
is
3. That's
true.
3877.
Or it might be
the
store.
3800 block of Park Avenue. I think that's out near Eastgate Shopping Center, Dave. Park Avenue 1 until 3 today. You can meet this man right here, the Power Pro champion, Ali. He'll be there this afternoon, but he is looking right now to take
After this match, we'll have Adam Dunn tell you his thoughts of what we have watched today. Then he'll tell you what we will show next week, show number 103. And then I'll tell you what we'll do tomorrow on Talking
The referee
Memphis
didn't
Wrestling.
call for the bell. We'll ring it anyway. This is not an astute referee we have. Wolfie made himself the referee, figuring he's got an advantage. He has told Ali, if you lay a hand on me, you're disqualified and you lose the belt. That's the way the rules are set up.
Hey, come on, ref. If you're going to be referee, Wolfie, you can do better
Andrew,
than that, for crying out loud.
You got to count.
Ali is doing horror movies in that room. He's doing a good job.
Now, finally, he hands it out. He throws it out. That's what he does. And goes right back to work on Rob of the Regulators.
Ah, look at Wolfie. Use that crutch and trips Ali up. Boy, Rob goes after Ali, pounds him in the back.
Yeah, with some help from Wolfie D, the supposedly referee who's calling it right down the middle. Yeah.
Check out RadioMemphisWrestling.com
There's a count of 1,
and
2. Didn't waste any
MemphisWrestlingHallOfFame.com.
time counting Ali's shoulders down, did
Hey,
he?
sure did.
And I hope you were here to see Alan Steele come off the top of this huge ladder we
Here's
have.
from
I've
you with
never
any
seen anything like that in my life. He's
Email
slashed
Randy
Jay
Hill,
lying on top of a
Randy
table
Hill,
earlier today.
Hill.com.
Randy Hale's kidnapped by C.B. Hale.
How
C.B.
about
Wyatt,
that? Yeah, we
whatever
haven't
his
heard
name
from
is.
Randy. And his mom took
Living the
over.
Dream book,
Easy
the
money
Randy
paid
Hill
off,
story,
driving
available
the
at
car.
Randy
There's a
Hill's
sports car, and Randy
MemphisWrestling.com,
jumped in the
also
trunk
at
and said he's hurt.
Amazon.
Oh, we better get him to the hospital.
Yeah,
Get him
well,
checked
why
out.
would you put him in the trunk to take him to the
Big
hospital?
drop kick
Well,
from
this is
Mo.
a nutmeg, yeah. Look at this. He hooks the leg of Ali. Gets this 2 count. That's all he gets. I thought he could have got him. Referee Perry James. Attorney Perry James is out. He's complaining to the referee, Wolfie D.
I don't
Adam
want him
Dunn
in there as
has
referee, but I'm not
post
sure
up.
he'd be better than the one we got here in Wolfie
Yeah,
D.
that's true.
Up on his YouTube page. And Adam, is there any way to get that YouTube channel plugged some kind of way? Can you get that up there?
Wolfie standing over, looking on as he has not been. Now, he doesn't see anything. All of a sudden, he's got a little lint in his eyes, and he can't see.
Can't see that his own crutch being used against
We
Ali.
had a battle royal for the new Power Pro TV Championship, and now we have the Power Pro
championship belt to the regulator Rob.
Yeah,
Rob
to support this stream, to help us get bigger and grow the show.
Wolfie's telling him, hey, look out, look out. Off the top is Ali, the Power Pro champion. He's got it pinned.
What a slow count. I could have counted to 30
man.
by then.
Come on, Wolfie. They count faster than that in kindergarten, for crying out loud.
I love Corey Matheson.
Rob of the
That's-
regulators
He,
pounds Ali from behind.
he counted faster in kindergarten. You want to expand this and go to the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame page, learn more. By checking out the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame, there's a lot of bad information on the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame.
That Perry James, he's been begging for that all day.
If that's correct, and you see Wolfie D nails home,
There's a cover.
Now that can't happen. That
One,
can't go on. Wolfie.
2. Here's Derek King.
Oh, yeah. That even things up.
Only a 2 count. Ali did not lose the belt yet.
Only 2, and Derek King takes care of Wolfie D. They go
good comment
out
from
of the
NM
studio.
Thompson.
There
He
goes
crossed a
Gavin
lot of
Paul
pictures.
Backwards. He's got
We'll
it.
keep that up for another few seconds.
We don't have a referee, but we've got the cartel ganging up on Ali.
I'm telling you.
That's
2
the way they
against
work.
1. Yeah, that's exactly how they work.
Never 1 against 1.
Now 3 against 1 with it. Oh! Ali ducks. He nails Rob.
He's got another pin.
No referee. Here comes Joey.
Time. Here comes the referee. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
Ali
Yay!
retains the Power Pro Heavyweight title once again, Dave Brown.
Man, what a wild day it's been. Ali celebrating with the crowd. Thank you, referee.
Just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
He showed up just in the nick of time. Ali for the second time at a 3 count and finally got it going.
Look over there right by the camera, just climbing into the ring. Who's getting the blame? Look who's getting the blame.
Havoc again. The regulators, Rob and Dion. Can we hear anything they're saying?
Yeah, here comes Baxter. Everything that's gone wrong the last 2 weeks, the last 3 weeks, they've been blaming it on Havoc.
A little trouble in the camp of the cartel. They are in trouble. Talk about things going wrong.
Well, the cartel seems to be coming apart right here. At least one of the members, Havoc, who has been sent out to do the dirty work, and then when it doesn't work out, he is blamed for everything that goes wrong with the cartel. Where's this one going to go? We'll find out next week with more of the Power Hour. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. We'll see you at 11 o'clock live right here next week, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Show number 102 of the Power Hour. To hear what he thought about this show, because you've heard me talk about it the whole way through, Adam will tell you about what he thought about today's show, and we'll tell you about what he thinks about the show we will show next week. Then I will show you or tell you about tomorrow night's show. Let's take a look.
Another great edition of the Power Hour. Once again, if you judge it by the size of the crowd, the biggest crowd in studio in quite some time. And then this just felt like 2 hours worth of action in the Power Hour. So much going on. Next week is going to keep going. This will be the April 1st, 2000 edition of the Power Hour. We'll have a segment with Ali and then an interview with Blade, who we saw tied up earlier. CB Wyatt will be around. Easy Money will be here as well. And then we're going to have some advantages matches. We'll get into that more next week. 7 will be going against Alan Steele. Ali against Lance Jade. Derek King will be in action against Rob Harlem. And then a family feud match, Randy Hales versus CB Wyatt. And then the Evening the Odds match, a 10-man tag. Ali, Alan Steele, Derek King, Moondog Spot, Blade going against 7, Havoc, Lance Jade, and the Regulators, all on next week's Power Hour right here at the same time, Randy.
All right, Adam, I'll give you a little bit of time here. I want you to switch over, and then I'll call for it. I want you to switch over to the Talking Memphis Wrestling folder, and I'll know when I think I'll know when I see it. By Cracky, I want to talk about tomorrow's edition. This is season 2024, episode 7, and Michael St. John and Pat Trammell are back, and we have a big show. We'll start with our first takes to start the program off, and excited about that. Another thing that we have to acknowledge is a sad situation, and this situation should be in the graphics in the Talking Memphis Wrestling folder, and we want to talk about, we lost a year ago on Wednesday. So on the 14th day of last year, the wrestling world and the Memphis wrestling world and the world of wrestling altogether lost one of the most creative wrestling promoters and bookers of all time, and a great wrestler along with Tojo Yamamoto, as Jerry Jarrett passed away in 2023. Prayers out to the Jarrett family, and certainly we remember Jerry Jarrett. Another big thing we'll talk about tomorrow night, and we have several pictures to show you. We'll talk about a wrestler that came in, and we have some video to show you. A wrestler came in, and this is current Billy Jack Haynes. And Billy Jack, remember back in the day, we'll show you a picture of what he looked at in his prime there he is with a Brandon Baxter with a head full of hair. Billy Jack Haynes, if you have not heard, this past Thursday, he was arrested in Portland, Oregon for allegedly killing his wife. We have a great video that Adam found of his time in the USWA. So we will do that. And then we will show several cards I think you will enjoy. We'll show from 2000 or from February the 7th, 1972, Birmingham, Alabama, graphic 2567, graphic 2567, that Birmingham, Alabama card. We will also take a look at a card, and that graphic is 2561, a card from 1973, February the 11th, 73, from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And then something that I'm really excited about, a card from my hometown, graphic number 2556, from Jonesboro, Arkansas, 2556. Then we'll go to Pat, where he grew up, in the Georgia Championship Wrestling area, graphic 2566, Columbus, Georgia, from February the 11th, 1981. If we have time on the show tomorrow, we have a great video from Primetime Sunday with Tom Snyder coming from Jonesboro, Arkansas. That's a great little video. We also will talk about wrestling fans and characters from the past. We'll talk about Miss Lily, and we will talk about the Quatniks, and we'll talk about Mary and Jonesboro. We'll talk about Evelyn and Alma, and we'll talk about some of the long-standing people that came around, like Crazy Gail, Cuddles, and Lady Tojo. We'll talk about the latest on Vince, the federal investigation. We'll talk about the press conference, a loaded show. And Adam, I want you to pop back in with your graphics so they can see your graphic as you talk. You had a suggestion. You usually don't for the Tuesday show. You found a jewel. We will not show because we haven't loaded it yet, but you found something that's very, very interesting. Tell everybody about it, and we'll certainly we'll have the opportunity to talk about it. So what did you find, Adam? Tell the peoples.
Yeah, so very interesting for several reasons. One, it's from this month in 1996. And two, the calendar year 1996 just so happens to line up with the calendar year 2024. And another interesting thing, this week in 1996, there were two shows at the Mid-South Coliseum, one on a Wednesday night and one on a Saturday afternoon. And I've got the graphics of those, and we're going to show them tomorrow. And I think people will be surprised as to who was on those two cards.
Very good. Really excited. It's a loaded show, and we'll get to that absolutely, and we'll for sure get to that absolutely before we get into the talk segment. So you can be assured of the Blasting the Past cards, and you can be assured of that. Scott's Art, glad to hear from you, and he says the 1996 Kentucky Wildcats won the NCAA basketball championship that year. Hey, we are out of time. It's the Power Hour. We'll be back next Monday, but of course we will be here tomorrow with that loaded talking Memphis wrestling. We have Michael and Pat back. Adam will produce, and also he surprised us a little bit. He popped in and had comments today, and that makes the show much, much better. You can hear from Adam instead of listening to me all the time. Andrew says he'll watch the show tomorrow. Al Tuttle liked the show today, and Derek May will close with them saying, have a good night all. I think I will say have a great night everybody. Appreciate it for sure. You all have a great night. And instead of saying bye-bye, everybody, I've already told you the show tomorrow night. You want to guess what the last thing I'm going to say before Adam, then after I say it, he will roll the closing video? I think you know what I'm going to say. On February, whatever day this is, I think it's the 12th, I will tell everybody, how about them cheese?
Power Pro Wrestling. Power Pro Wrestling.